Hello and welcome back to Hartwig's Tech World. We hope you all had a relatively smooth start to the new week and that your coffee machine has successfully installed its updates. I'm Hartwig.
And I'm Bianca. I kind of stumbled into the week rather than slid, and my coffee definitely needed its own looting bar this morning. But I'm here now and ready. So, what drama did the tech world cook up for us over the weekend?
This week has it all. Big egos, big money, and big consequences. We're starting right away with two gentlemen who apparently can't decide if they're best friends or mortal enemies, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. The dispute between them continues to escalate. After Elon Musk announced the formation of his America Party, Trump is now hit back, and with full force.
Oh dear, what did he say? Did he block him on X?
Worse, he called Musk completely derailed and a train wreck, or basically a total disaster, on his own platform, Truth Social. He accuses him of wanting to stir up chaos with the new party.
That's harsh, especially considering Musk was one of his biggest supporters during the campaign and even helped him in that Doge department.
Exactly. But their friendship broke down over the new spending bill, which Musk called an abominable atrocity, not least because it also cut subsidies for electric vehicles. Musk's argument for the party is that he wants to offer people a real alternative to the uniparty of Democrats and Republicans.
But that will surely have consequences. Can't Trump go after him in some way?
Oh, yes. He has already threatened to review the multi-billion-dollar government contracts with Musk's companies like SpaceX and the tax breaks for Tesla. That's a serious threat. But Musk seems to be pursuing a clever strategy. He doesn't want to win the presidency, but just a handful of seats in Congress to become the powerful tiebreaker in close votes.
A game with extremely high stakes. Wow.
From a billionaire who wants to change the rules of politics, we now move to another billionaire corporation, Microsoft, which is being accused of destroying the rules of the entire gaming industry.
That sounds dramatic. What's it about?
Well, after the huge wave of layoffs at Xbox Studios, an old debate is boiling up again. The founder of Arcane, the studio behind masterpieces like Dishonored, is pointing the finger at a supposed culprit for the crisis in the industry. The Game Pass.
Wait a minute, Game Pass? But all the gamers love it. A huge library for a low price. What could be bad about that?
In the short term, it's great for us customers, yes. But the Arcane founder, Rafael Colantonio, calls it an unsustainable model. He says Game Pass has been artificially subsidized by Microsoft for years just to starve out the competition and conquer the market.
And what's the fear for the future?
His big concern is once Game Pass dominates the market, Microsoft will turn off the money tap. The result would then be higher subscription prices and, above all, worse games, because they would be more risk-averse and formulaic. He says gamers love Game Pass now because it's too good to be true, but eventually they will hate it when they notice the impact on the games.
Is he the only one who sees it so critically?
No. The head of Larian, the studio behind Baldur's Gate 3, has said similar things, and even the former PlayStation boss Jim Ryan once called Game Pass destructive and claimed that not a single publisher likes it. So this is a really deep-seated debate about the future of the gaming industry. Quite a lot of doom and gloom today. Let's move on to some genuinely positive and practical news that makes life for many drivers a little bit better.
Oh, I'm always happy to hear good news. What is it?
Good news for everyone who likes to decide on music together in the car. Spotify has finally enabled the popular Jam feature for Android Auto.
Jam feature. What exactly does it do?
Think of it as a collaborative DJ for your road trip. The driver can start a jam session. All the passengers can then scan a QR code with their phones and immediately add songs to the shared playlist from their devices.
That's brilliant. This finally ends the war over the AUX cable or the one Bluetooth connection on long drives. Everyone can throw in their requests, but the driver remains the host and keeps control without getting distracted.
That's exactly the idea. The driver needs a premium account for this, but everyone else can join in even with the free version of Spotify. In addition, the update also finally provides better access to downloaded offline music, which is great for cellular dead zones.
A small but significant improvement to everyday life. Very nice.
From the freedom to share your music in the car with everyone, we now come to the exact opposite, the total restriction of communication in an entire country.
Okay, that sounds much more serious again.
It is. This topic is a disturbing look at how control and censorship are on the rise. Russia is drastically tightening the rules for foreigners to buy SIM cards.
In what way? What do they have to do now?
It's an extreme obstacle course. Foreigners have to register with a state service portal, apply for a Russian pension insurance number, and, this is the core part, provide their biometric data, meaning a photo and a voice sample. Additionally, the phone's device number, the IEMI, must be registered.
And if you don't do all that?
Then, your SIM card gets deactivated. Officially, they say the measure is aimed at fraudsters and gray SIM cards. Unofficially, of course, it's about total control of the communication of anyone who is not a Russian citizen.
That fits the picture of increasing censorship there with blocked websites and throttled internet that you keep hearing about.
Absolutely. It's another step to monitor communication and restrict access to the outside world, as VPN services are also being increasingly blocked. Regionally, the mobile internet is even shut down completely from time to time, which is then justified as security measures. A very bleak picture. And that's it for today. From political trench warfare in the US to broken business models in gaming to total surveillance. A colorful mix to start the week.
My head is spinning. I learned today, never trust two billionaires in the same room, be skeptical when an offer is too good to be true, and appreciate the little things, like a shared Spotify playlist on the way to work.
A perfect final word. If you enjoyed our little therapy session on the state of the tech world to kick off your week, then you know what to do.
Exactly. Leave us a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything for the rest of the week, and write us a comment in your podcast app, maybe with your best tip for beating the Monday blues. Coffee alone doesn't always cut it for me.
Great idea. We can all use those tips. On that note, get through the week well, don't let anyone get you down, and until next time.